Good morning, friends. I decided I'd do another video today and show you a few things that I've done and that I'm going to do. And I'm going to, instead of having it one big long video with absolutely no edits, I'm going to just like take a bunch of little videos and then string them together, and that will allow me to show you various things. I want to show you this though. I did a bunch of decluttering, which I'm going to show you the major thing, but in the process I found these. I had been looking for them. I just love having these little kind of banner things on my bed. They look so pretty at night, and I'm going to insert a little bit of video so you can see that. It's all part of this big decluttering project that I've done. So let me show you where I am with this. These are kind of like lives, what I'm doing. Here, get this down. I still need to get down more. Or here. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. So I did that closet that I was telling you about, and it has a lot of stuff in it, but it's organized, and I had to make room for the paint that was downstairs to come up. And I have to not do what I was just doing because of my foot surgery. It is doing better than it was, but it's still bothering me. So these are some of the things that I took out of that closet, and this is absolutely full of these things, these gray things. I decided I don't like them. It's hard to see in them, hard to stack them, and the worst problem is the cat likes them and she destroys them. So that is completely full of them, and I'm going to donate that as a group. And then I've got all of these other things, like the middle of these pillows that my husband bought that he doesn't use anymore, but they are like this foam that I could see somebody using to want to stuff pillows or stuffed animals or something they're making. We have this little TV that's fine, that works fine, but we don't use it anymore. This is something I bought a few years ago, and I keep thinking I'll use it, and I really don't use it. And then I've got some of these that go under rugs, and I use washable rugs now in those areas, and they come with this kind of sticky stuff on them. I have all of these pillow covers that we'd bought. It wasn't even from Temu, it was someplace like that. They're all Christmas ones, and my daughter and I have never used them, so we decided to donate them. A sock, some more pillow covers. I have some socks. Look, here's my Snoopy socks that my husband gave me last year. They are so cute, but they are just too tight. And my husband was like, I like them, and I said, they're too tight. You put them on, and that bottom part of the foot it doesn't give, you know? So he's like, yeah, that's too tight. And then I'm giving away a couple of my Dickies and that sweatshirt I showed you last time. And I think I have a couple things in the closet that will go pull out. So one of the things we're going to do today is go down to the thrift store and donate these, and then we'll go inside because I'm looking for some things. So let's go in the closet right now and see if I can find some other things I want to donate. So things are not perfect, but you don't expect them to be, right? Here, let the light. Get this so you can see. I have to tell you though, doing a video like this, turn this, was so much better for me that it just took my stress level down like you can't believe. And I decided I'm not going to even schedule them for release afterwards. I'm going to get them together and post them the same day I filmed them. So right now this is a Friday, and I'm going to get this together, stitch it together with all these little unedited pieces and post it on Friday. And it doesn't even matter what time it comes out. But I've been thinking about these overalls. I got them a couple of years ago, and I've gotten compliments on them. I love these. I'll keep these. These are all overalls. But these, I mean, they're really cute, but they've got these great big huge wide legs, and because I'm so short, I just don't think they look very good on me. The thing about the closet is that I have done so much decluttering over the past year in 2025 that there really isn't much in here that I would give away. It's like I use all these things of various seasons. I use all these for my church stuff, and all of my shirts, like I put them up here in kind of rainbow. You know, one thing I do is every time I wear a shirt, I put all the hangers together. Then when I do the laundry, I can find the hangers really easily. But here's another one. I don't think there's anything here. I've got my whites, blacks, lavenders, blues. This green should go over with the green. And yeah, it's like, that looks really cute under overalls, but if I can't wear it by itself because it just is huge, but it looks really cute under blue overalls. I got those shirts last summer, these polo shirts, and I love them. Right now I can only wear them if I put a sweater over them, or I've used them with overalls, but like a sweater or a sweatshirt because it's been too cold. So, and then I've got over here my sweaters. Oh, I know, it's this one. This is the cutest sweater. And I tried to keep it, but it's, I mean, it's long enough, but it's, let me back up here so you can see. See if you can see. That's really funny. Let me try this direction. It's really, really wide is what the point is. And so it's wide all the way around, and I look like I am drowning in it. Let's see if I can so even like if I try to do that front tuck, because the top is so wide, I feel like I don't look the best in it. And I think it's better to donate something like that, because there'll be someone who sees that and really is happy to get it, because it really is pretty. So I put that in that bag. Okay, now I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to take you into that closet. Okay, if you've been watching my videos for the past year or so, you know that this closet is like a struggle for me, but I feel good about it. This part right here, which I'm not showing you right now, is going to be where the paint is. So looks like they've already brought some of the paint up, but I had to make room. And you see I have these big comforters over here, and that's to protect everything from the cat, because the cat always gets in here. She loves to look out the window. I don't have any kind of blinds or anything, so I can't block that off, so sorry. But I put that on there because then if she, like, you know how cats do, needs or looks out the window, she won't get hair all over everything, because that was a problem in here. So I just want to kind of show you. It took me like, I'm gonna get this down. It took me, I worked on it in the afternoon, so it took me 3 days. Whoop. Ta-da! This really works so well with these bags. And so like I have all the comforters, like the throw pillows are here, and there's some over here. And these are all of our comforter sets. And I love because I can actually see in there. I don't have to pull them out to know which one I'm getting. Like there's the one that I'll use in spring. That's the one I use in summer. That's the one I use at Christmas time. That's the one I use in fall. And I have a collection of them. I love it. And then I have, like, there's the fall bag. I've got all the Christmas ones back there. I have all the pillow inserts right there. This one right over here has all the extra towels. Like, if I change the pillow covers, I mean the bedding, then I change my towels in my bedroom. So like at Christmas, I'll put the redwoods in there. When I put that fall one, I have some of that blue that matches my wall. I mean, they're not new towels. I collected them over years, but they're good. And then, of course, I have my books here. And then I moved all these. Oh, it's kind of weird, I know. I'm being kind of weird. I moved all these things over here that used to be kind of against the wall and would get in the way. And I even put, my mother made this up here. I found it, and this has like her family. It has pictures of her and her parents and her brothers and sisters and the house where they grew up, my grandpa's farm, all of the like cousins and everything in their houses. That's all over in Holden, Utah. So she had made that for some family reunion, and I found it and I thought, I'm gonna stick that up there. It reminds me of my mom and it reminds me of my family. So that's good. So I'm gonna cut this off now and take you down and show you something else I'm really excited about. I don't know if you can hear that laundry going, but you know, just house noise. I'm just doing it the way it is, but I wanted to show you this because I did this yesterday and I'm so excited about it. Put this wallpaper here. If you're used to watching my videos, then you'll see, well, everything is backwards. Yeah, and it's backwards because I now am filming with it, me looking forward, because it's making it easier for me to do. And the goal is to make these easier for me to do. But I put that there yesterday. I love it. I don't feel like I need any art on the walls. And right now I've just got this little vase here with some artificial plants in it because you can't put water in this thing. And I would like to find something with thrifting, and I don't know how long it'll take me, but some nice vase that looks there. It's kind of vintagey, but it's an actual vase, so that when I want to, I can put live flowers in there. Not live, you know, cut flowers is what I'm saying. But from putting this here, then we've decided it'd be a really good idea to do this wall as well. So I'll just kind of show you what I mean. So this wall. So I think that will be really pretty. And we won't I won't go around the corner with it, but just do that wall. Because then when you walk in the house, then you see that and you see that, and it will feel more like an entry. I thought about putting that maybe here. Sorry about that light. Ooh, I could fix that. You go like this. There's a trick for you. Tip it down, then the overhead light doesn't show. But I thought about putting it back there as well, because it bounced. I come in and you see that and that, but I decided that's, for one thing, it's too much work too much wallpaper. And I don't know, this room isn't that big. It isn't that big, and I just feel like it would be too much. And we already one time had it as a kind of a feature wall. There were many years, all these walls that are this creamy white were green. And then that was kind of a real deep purpley red because that matched our couch. And it was pretty, but the room did feel a lot smaller. And as soon as we had it painted, it's like everything expanded. And I have so much furniture and everything. So I decided that wouldn't be a good idea, but we're gonna do that wall. And I've ordered the wallpaper and it will come. So I wanted to show you in here. Oh, bouncing. Oh, look. Tell me what you think. I'll fix this again. I moved that great big picture that was too big over there. I moved it there. Let me back up so you can have perspective. What do you think of that? Do you think that's too big, or do you think that is about right? I'm thinking it looks a lot better there. I mean, maybe when I'm thrifting, I'll find something else I like better, but for now, I think that's fine. I used to have this picture of Christ and children there. It's this. This one, and if you've been watching me a while, you will recognize it. But what happened is my husband accidentally knocked it off and broke the frame. So I measured it and I thought it was right. I got this frame for it, but it turns out it's too big, and I'd have to somehow cut off all of those plant markings, and it's really thick. I'd have to get out a saw, and then it has this kind of damage here from the other frame that covered that, and it would cost me over $100 to get it framed, and I'm thinking it's not worth it. And the thrift store I go to a lot has pictures of Christ, but meanwhile I'm thinking maybe just some florals, because I have that other big picture of Christ in the other room. So that's what I'm thinking. You tell me what you think. But I'm thinking, even though I bought that frame for it, I'm gonna give up with that. And then I wanted to show you this. I told you I was going to get this done. I feel like I'm doing show and tell, like when I was in elementary school, kindergarten, show and tell. But I just kept this really simple with the blue plates and a little bit of greenery and some wood. So it's really simple. It doesn't have a lot of stuff on it, and I like it. And I'm really liking the blue and green, and I wanted to show you the art that I got for the bathroom. It came, and I love it. I love it so much. I told Gary I like to go to this bathroom. I like to clean the bathroom now, and I hated this room before. But look, lower it down. Look, I think it's so pretty. I think it's so pretty, and I've got the blue and green, and then over here. Now this room is not the best to film. It's so small, you know. It's just a half bath, what do you expect? But I got this. I think I showed you that I ordered it. I thought it had a picture in it, but it didn't. But I think the frame's beautiful. And I bought that on Etsy, and I downloaded it and just printed it on my printer. So I think it cost me like $3 or something to get that art. But I like it. This is a plate that my great aunt got, my grandfather's sister got when she went to Israel, and it's really neat. It's scenes of the Holy Land at the time of Orsenhide, which is in the late 1800s. I think that's really neat, and I've never displayed it before, but I think it looks really good in here. So I'm really happy. And then I have this piece of art over the toilet, and we'll skip that. But God, that, oh, I love these. I know some people don't think they're good for you, but I love them, the wallflowers. And this one is like an orange something, and it makes it smell so good in here, and you can smell it out into the kitchen. So my son just saw me filming and he took a dive, so let's see you. I haven't done the dishes yet, and I need to do those. And then we're gonna go down to the thrift store and do that donating, and we'll go inside. A couple more things in the kitchen. So when I turn to that with the window, the backlight's so bad. But I always have this nail right here where I'll keep artwork or something. It's probably not balanced, but I like it. And I was looking and looking and looking for this little vintage plate. It's porcelain, made in England, Simlay porcelain. And a couple years ago, I got some mystery boxes from Etsy. This came in a mystery box. And I found it when I was putting the dishes away. I just used these. We're gonna see how this looks. I really like hanging plates and platters and things on the wall. I think it's okay. It'd be nice to have some little place up like that. First of all, I don't have any. Second of all, I don't know if I want to make any holes in there, or plates require nails. But also, when I go to the thrift store, I wouldn't mind, if I get out here like this, you can see better. I wouldn't mind finding some more of these vintage, like vintage that are cloth bound books. I have enough room for 2 more. I don't know that I'll find them, but we'll probably go look. Something that I'm really wanting to make, which I won't be making today. I found this, I watched this video. Her website, Sugar Spun Run. I don't know if her channel's named that, it might be. I got her email list, and she sends out some really good recipes. One that I want to make is for banana muffins. But these look so good. It's Amish cinnamon rolls. And what's really neat about them is that you have mashed potato in it, but you don't use like leftover mashed potatoes. What you do is you microwave a potato, you know, till it's soft, and then you let it cool a little bit. Should be room temperature, slightly warm, and then you mash that up and put that in there. And they look so yummy. There are a lot of steps to it, but I'm used to making cinnamon rolls, and I'm always looking for a better cinnamon roll. I made sourdough bread this week. Yay. Put it out here, you'll see better. So I got my I mentioned last time I got my sourdough going the day before. I waited 2 days. It was so bubbly when it came out. It was such a nice sourdough. And I made the bread. It had such a nice loft on it. My husband said it's like one of the best loaves I've ever made, and I agree that it's that sourdough. It's not too sour. If you want it to be more sour, you can leave it in the refrigerator longer. But we like it so it's not too sour. It's wonderful. And I've given up with the idea that I'm not going to have any crumbs here. So I'm just going to go ahead and let him leave the cutting board and the knives and stuff there. Then I'm not constantly having to clean that up and get new things out. Okay, so, one other thing I wanted to look at. I remembered that I have some decluttered things in the closet. What I do is when I'm finding things like downstairs, I'll put them in this closet, and upstairs in my bedroom, I keep a bag in my clothes closet, and then as I come across something, I put them in there. That's how I gather them. So, I do have some stuff in here. Let's look. Okay, I need to get it down a little bit more if I can. You see, when I edit, I'm doing all of this and then editing this out. Unedited video, you're gonna see this stuff. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Oh, I have these two beautiful plaid tablecloths, Christmas tablecloths. But when I started using my mom's tablecloth and I gave my other table set, dining room set, and I gave my other set to my foster sister, I was dismayed this year that these aren't wide enough. They're long enough, but they're not wide enough. They're really nice fabric. If I was someone else, I'd probably make something with them, but I have plenty of plaid Christmas pillow covers, so I don't need them. And then this. I tried using this, but I found out it was just as big a mess cleaning this up as the counter. It's one of those things where you can roll out dough, and it has, like, if you want to have this size of pie. So, I mean, it's good, but for me, it still left a mess on the counter. So it was like, what's the point of that? I'm going to donate that. Then I'm going to donate this, I think. Let's see. Do I want to donate this, or did I just put it in here? Let's see, where could I use it? Might be good in there. I don't even remember putting this in here. So I think I better wait on that. Then sometime I need to go through my plates and up there, all my plates and stuff, because I'm finding I'm not really using them. And a lot of these little teeny pots and stuff, but I don't want to do that today. Right now I just want to go down to the store, so I'm going to go load the car up and we'll go down there and I'll bring you in shopping with me. What we're going to find out here is if this microphone cuts out the background noise enough so that I can talk to you while I'm driving. Because I've never been able to do that before. Huh? Oh, I hate backing out of stuff. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. So, if this works, I'll keep it in. If it doesn't, I won't. That's the way it goes. So, I'll tell you how I've been doing since Tuesday. For one thing, I mentioned already that this new way of doing videos where I'm just not editing them and just putting up there and doing a screenshot for the thumbnail, and I do everything on my phone, because if I get on my computer then I'm tempted to do all that editing, and I don't know. I got rid of Photoshop, so I can't do fussing with thumbnails, which is good. I used to spend even half a day with thumbnails. I'm so stressed about it, but with this way I can't stress about it. So it was good. So it's been good. I've probably looked at comments more than I should have, but not as much as I used to. So it hasn't been too stressful. And what I want to get to is that I just look at them once a day. And then, as you've seen, I don't comment back. I just do the heart, which means if you see the heart, that means that I've read it and I love it and I'm really excited about it. But it was just taking so long and I was getting stressed, and I got so I described that all in the last video. Anyway, so that has been really good. And I have felt good. My foot is starting to feel better. It's still really tender on the top of my foot. And I have to wear, you know, those thick squishy socks to protect the top of my foot. And I'm still wearing my huge pair of fake Crocs. It's the only thing that I can do right now. Because if anything that's thinner, or, you know, touches that, then that's tender. But it has really improved since I talked to you on Tuesday. So, oh, I'm going too fast. Okay, I'll slow down. That little beeping that you heard was that my wheel got too close to the line. So my car keeps me straight. It's a good car. It tells me, don't change lanes now, you'll hit someone. You stay in. It beeps. And the coolest thing is if like someone slams on their brakes in front of you, and if the car feels you're not braking hard and fast enough, it will do it. It will take over because it helps you avoid a rear end. So I love this car. It's a good car. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, but I am doing a lot better as far as keeping my house. Before I had the surgery, I really worked and got everything done. I got all the bathrooms clean, the floors clean, everything, because I knew that none of that would happen when I was recovering, and it didn't. I mean, they kept the dishes up and stuff like that, so that's good. But I had to clean all the bathrooms. I still have one left to do, and I have been feeling better physically as far as my fibromyalgia. So that is really good. And so I think taking that big break helped me, and then the weather has been cooperating. Because if there are a lot of clouds, you know, and pressure drops, that will affect me. But so I've been feeling good, and I got, like this morning, I got my bathroom clean. And the big thing is the floors. I got the floors, and on my little choice, like I have to clean the wall back where the dog lays. I always call it Stella walls, because it will get so back there. So I had to clean that off. I cleaned the front door and all around that. I swept off the front porch. I cleaned the windows in the kitchen, the dining room area. I cleaned the microwave, the toaster oven. I still have to clean the refrigerator. So yeah, that's ahead of me. But I put in grocery orders, got those. My family helped put me those away. So now I'm ordering the groceries so that they will arrive when my husband is home, because then he helps me carry them in, put them away. And my 14-year-old granddaughter's so funny. She saw the groceries and she says, "I speak organizing it." And I was like, "Go ahead, that's great." So Gary helped her carry them in, and she went and she put them away and organized them the way she liked them. And I'm like, all up for that. She likes that kind of thing. So it's really fun to have her like that kind of thing, and she can bake, and she cleans up after herself. And I love picking her up from school every day. That's just like my little joy, to pick her up. And when she walks up to the car, I'm always just like grinning. And then at first of the year, she would be like, "Grandma," but now she just like grins when she sees me, and we talk on the way home, and it's just lovely. I went the wrong way. There is a lot faster way of going down here, but I got talking to you, and I didn't go the way I would like to go, but it's okay. I'm not lost. It's fine. It's just that I have to go on this one busy road, and I avoid going on busy roads if I can do it. So, I mean, flashing light. This is not super bad. I've got a left-hand light, you know, turn light here, which makes the left turn not so stressful. Hopefully it'll be working. And then I have a right hand, and when I come out of the thrift store, there's a light. I'm always kind of planning for that, because like making a left-hand turn on a busy road is very highly stressful for me, although the cities have been good about putting in left-hand lanes so you can go in there. But I've had too many accidents where people have hit me. Not that I am hitting people, but I've been rear-ended and all kinds of things. One time I was almost killed on the freeway. So I'm a little bit more sensitive about that kind of thing than maybe some people. So I keep a lot of distance in front of me. Of course, I can't control what happens behind me. And that's the issue. I don't know, how do you feel about it? Is it something that doesn't bother you? Oh, look at the left-hand lights are working today. You know, sometimes they don't have them, and then they'll just have the flashing yellow. But this turn, the traffic going this way is not bad anyway. So yeah, I just sometimes worry about stuff I shouldn't worry about. But it's not even that I'm worrying about it. It's just like we'll feel this low level of unease. And it's only when I stop to think about it. It was actually really helpful for me to sit and talk through that with you and think, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. So, yeah, I should do more of that. I've been writing things in my journal. That helps. It helps. Well, I was going to show you, I have this big stack of Bibles now on my nightstand, because for all my life I've just read King James Version. That's the version that our church uses, and they've recently said, hey, it's good to look at the other ones too and compare, because there's been a lot of new information and research, and it's just stuff that's come out since the King James was translated. And so now I have the NIV and the other one, which I like the best. Well, I love King James. I'm used to reading it. ESV, I think. English trans version. And I've had an interesting time reading the first of them, where they explain the translation, where they've got their information, how they've looked at translating different words, and why they've done certain things. I have found that very interesting. So, and I'm just starting from the beginning again. And what I do is I read like a chapter, like Genesis 1, and I read it in all of the versions, and I go back and forth, and then that is actually helping me notice things that were there all the time, and I just kind of read so fast and got so used to reading it, I skipped over it. So that's been a really interesting thing that I've been doing. So it's been good. Yeah, I've had some good days. How are things going for you? Are you having some good days? Are you having some hard time? Is your health doing well? Are you having some hard times? If you're having some hard times, then, you know, just only do what you can do. I think that's the most important thing. It was a really important thing I learned during that long break. You know, just give yourself the time and notice how you're feeling. You know, like, it was very instructive for me to learn that I was thinking about YouTube constantly, which was not good for me. And I didn't realize to the extent that it had taken over my life. So that is really keyed down. And after I released this last video, I was like, well, what am I going to do next? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to get into that worrying anymore about it. I'm just going to go along, and if something hits me and I think, oh, I want to share this with them, or they might be interested in that, then I'll just make a video and make it like I'm doing now, where I'm just talking to you, and then I'm just gonna either have one shot unedited or unedited pieces that I just string together in a row like how they've happened. I'm at the thrift store already. That didn't take as long. It's 13 minutes. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but we're gonna go drop this stuff off, and then we'll go in and shop, and then we'll talk about what I got, and then I think at the end of it, it'll be fun to go in and see. It's like a treasure hunt to go in and see. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. There are lots of people here donating. This is good. You know, January, everybody's cleaning out. This is a good time to go thrifting because everybody's cleaning out. So maybe we'll find some real treasures in there today. So that's good. I didn't think about that. So I'm excited to go in. Okay. Let's go see if we can find a vase. I don't know if that's even possible, but we'll go look. I don't want glass. That's all plates. I don't need plates. I don't know. No. No. Well, they're getting a lot of donations. They haven't been checking them in. Okay, we're gonna go out to the yard. This is where they have all the big stuff. Thank you.